It is 11:11, so let's begin. My name is Zsazsa Leverett. Welcome to Trauma Informed Thursday. Here we are going to take a yoga class that's really gentle and kind of slow paced, and I'm inviting you to come along with me and try what you want to try, rest when you want to rest, and do as many modifications as you can try or that you like. So please grab a yoga mat or a towel, that works too, a blanket, and some blocks. If you don't have blocks, a couple of stacks of books works just fine. And that's actually nice because then you can adjust the exact size you want for your blocks. So, how does trauma-informed yoga work? Well, what we do is we do creative movement with our breath, basically. So, when you are inhaling, we'll do a movement, and when we exhale, we'll do a very gentle movement. Now, it's not vinyasa, so it's, it's not going to get you insanely sweaty, and it won't be too overwhelming, I hope. But even a movement this small, even staying still but moving your breath, that's how we move with our breath in this class. At any moment, if you need a rest, please take it. If it gets overwhelming, take a rest. You can lay down. I love to lay down halfway through a class. It's good fun. I also ask that you just be aware of yourself during this class. Notice how your body is feeling. Notice how you're breathing. And, so let's get started. I'm going to scoot back. Okay. What we're going to do is start with our feet out. I'm going to scoot back a little bit more. And I'm just realizing the camera's kind of tilted, so you guys can join me in this kind of shape, so with your feet out in front of you, and I'm going to adjust the camera real quick. Okay, that looks much more even. Awesome. Okay, so your feet out in front of you. You can either have your toes flexed back or point them forward. It's up to you. And start to notice your body. You can use your fingertips and feel how that feels on your legs. You can do this on your chest, on your arms. You can even just sit here. You put your arms back behind you if you like. Give your back a rest, your core a rest. And take some deep breaths. And after you've done a couple of deep breaths, allow yourself to breathe normally. So don't control your breath, just be. Just sit here and explore how your body's feeling today. So you can wiggle your toes. How are your toes feeling today? Wiggle your fingers. How are your fingers feeling today? Go all through your body. Notice any pain. Notice any pleasure. Notice any sensation in your body. And now that you've come back to your relaxed breathing, your regular, your average breath, notice how it feels. So if you like, you can put one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach. You can also just continue with your hands back behind you, or you can sit up straight with your shoulders back, whatever you like. And notice your breath. Are you breathing with your stomach? Are you breathing with your chest? Can you feel your lungs expanding? Can you feel the air leaving your throat? Are you able to feel any of this at all? If not, that's also a great observation. Is your breathing shallow or deep? Is it even? Or does it start and stop? You hold your breath, let it go. What do you do? What do you do with your breath? you like, you can place your big toes together. It's kind of hard to see from me back here, but big toes together. There we go. And, or you can even just keep your heels together and allow yourself to bring those shoulders back. Open up your chest. You might notice that you're leaning forward a bit. That's all right. You might notice you're leaning back a bit. That's fine. Just find a comfortable position. You might notice that your abs are engaging or your core. You might feel some kind of tension in your muscles. What do you feel? How do you feel your body when you bring your shoulders back and down? Maybe you could even feel it in your legs. I'm feeling it right now, right behind my knees a little tiny bit, and in my upper thighs. Where are you feeling this? Where are you feeling this? Seated, almost forward fold. We're going to get there. How does this feel with your shoulders back and down? Now once you have a feel for your breath rhythm, as you inhale, allow yourself to lengthen. And when you exhale, you can join me in folding forward just a little. When you inhale, to your own breath, so not to my rhythm, to your own rhythm, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, maybe move forward a little. Explore those sensations. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Now if you like, you can stay down here and still with your inhale, lengthen, but keep your chest forward. And then as you exhale, maybe you can walk your hands a little more forward. When you inhale, maybe you can straighten your spine. Exhale, feel free to fold a little forward. And if you want, you can sit on a block. That might be comfortable. That might make it actually a little bit more challenging. You could also take a block, grab a block, and if you're able to, you can put it behind your feet and pull them closer, but that's of course only if you want to. This class is all about choice, so if that does not sound like fun, don't do it. Maybe if you like, you can lift your arms and reach for those toes. See how far you can get today. Remember, inhale and lengthen, and then exhale, reach a little further forward. Inhale, lengthen that spine. We're almost done with this. And reach those fingers forward. Feel free to grab those toes. Just a couple more of these. Maybe you can grab your knees instead and pull them forward, or your calves. Whatever you want to hold on to does not have to be your toes. Don't you worry. Let's do one last one of these. So inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold a little further forward. And then release. You can put your hands back behind you. Big inhale. Be right in the middle of my phone. There we go. How does that feel? Now that you've released that pose, do you feel a release in any muscles in your body? Perhaps not, and that is okay either way. Now if you like, you can bring your feet in, sit in any kind of comfortable seated position. And when you inhale, you can join me in lengthening, and exhale, push forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, push your spine back. Whenever your inhale and exhale is. So, you don't have to do this at the same time as me. Giving our spine a little love here. So the pattern is whenever you inhale, lengthen. Whenever you exhale, push forward. Inhale, lengthen, and whenever you're exhaling, you can push back. So we're taking turns pushing forward and back with our exhales. When you inhale, you can drop your shoulders down down your spine, where we can be going much slower or much faster than me. Trauma yoga is all about choice. Now you can keep this up. You can even go side to side if you like. If you feel like that feels really good on your spine. So it'd be inhale, straighten, exhale, push to the side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, push to the side. Notice how this feels. Are there any muscles that are working especially hard right now? Are there any muscles that just feel so lazy? Notice these sensations, embrace them. We're almost done here. And last one. Release. Okay, so now that you're done moving, how do you feel? Do you feel any different? If you don't, that's alright. Just want to pay attention to how our muscles are feeling. Now, like I said, this is a class of creative movement, so you see how I'm just flowing, moving around? Feel free to join me in that. You can do any kind of movement you like at any moment. So, if you want to big hugs, go ahead. Do what feels good to you. Alrighty. Now we're going to do some neck stretches. So once again, inhale, lengthen. You can grab onto your knees if you want and kind of like let yourself sit back a bit. That can feel really good and relaxing on your spine. If it's too much on your arms, that's alright. Just find something comfortable. What we're going to do is inhale, lengthen. Make sure your spine is as straight as possible for you. If it is not comfortable, that's fine. Like for me, for example, I have scoliosis, so being super straight is not possible no matter how hard I try. But as straight as, you can. And when you find yourself exhaling, you can allow your head to fall to one side. Whew. I'm feeling quite relaxed now. When you inhale, you can lift your head and exhale, lower it to the opposite side. Allow this to be a very gentle stretch. You don't want to be forcing anything. Your ear does not need to touch your shoulder. So remember, the pattern is inhale and lengthen, and exhale, allow your head to drop. But when your head drops nice and gently, where do you feel this stretch? Ooh, wow. This stretch is just activating my yawning. Now, if you want, if this is a bit too much or you're just over it, feel free to switch to exhale, bring your head forward. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, head back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Or head forward, I should say. So whatever you're doing, whether you're still doing side to side or you're doing front to back, notice how it feels. Do just a couple more, so let's even out our sides. If you haven't tried going forward and back, you might want to try that. Wow. I'm on a roll. A yawning roll. So next what we're going to do is put out one foot in front of you. Let's bring out how about we try our right foot first. Let's bring your right foot in front of you, and next time you inhale, lengthen that spine. Feel free to bring those shoulders back. That probably will help you feel a little bit better. It could be difficult, but really opening up that chest might feel good. How does this feel? Notice any muscles that are feeling anything at all. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Are you holding your breath? I keep catching myself holding my breath today. Are you holding your breath too? Allow it to flow through you. Allow your breath to be gentle. If it's difficult to find that gentle, that's okay. Just the tiniest bit of effort is very much encouraged and applauded. Now that you've found your rhythm of your breath, as you inhale, lengthen again, and next time you exhale, fold over your leg. You can let your head hang heavy. Inhale once again, just like the beginning of class. You can inhale, bring those shoulders up. Exhale, fold forward. Now, whatever is comfortable for you here. Now, if your knee up here is uncomfortable, you have a few options. So you can put a block underneath that knee, give it some support. You can also move that foot a little further away. So if your foot being by your thigh is uncomfortable, understandable, you can bring it lower down. You could bring that foot further away. But we mostly just want to focus on this leg right here and that stretch. So once you've got that out the forefront of your mind, come back to this leg. And join me in noticing how it feels. You can even give it a little squeeze. How do those muscles feel? In your thighs, behind your knee, behind your calf. It might feel good to give yourself a tiny little massage. And continue with that rhythm. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale, folding. However that feels good for you. If you want, you could be really exaggerative with these movements. Make it almost into a dance. But it's up to you. What do you want to do? Do you like that really gentle, simple movement? Do you want to try something a little bit more active? Let's do this one more time, and we're going to go on to the next side. That final stretch. Where do you feel that final stretch? Where is it in your body? And pull on up, and we're going to switch sides. So, once again, wherever you put your foot or wherever you put your block, if you used it, or your books, repeat that on this side. And once you finally have this side of your body comfortable, we're going to focus back on this leg. So, notice your breath. Has it changed yet since the other side? Has it changed since the beginning of class? Your breathing, your cycle. Is it faster or slower? Is it deeper, more shallow? As you inhale, feel free to lengthen your spine, shoulders back and down, nice and straight. And as you exhale, fold forward. You can let your head hang heavy if you like. You can do this kind of, I would say this is a medium movement, walking your hands forward and back. You can do a very small movement where you keep your hands still, but you just move your head and your spine. Or you do that really big, creative movement. Whatever calls to you. How does this side feel? Does it feel any different than the other? Doing this stretch. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So many yawns. I think this practice is chilling me out. Maybe I need coffee. How do you feel? Are you sleepy? Are you energetic? Tired? Awake? How do you feel otherwise? Are there any thoughts coming into your mind as you do this movement? We're almost done. Just a couple more rounds. Any thoughts that keep coming up into your head, notice them, whether they're positive or negative. What are you thinking? Whatever you're thinking, just know that it's okay and natural for your mind to drift away from your movements to something else. It's very natural, very normal. Let's do one last movement down. So if you want to do one more big one, if you want to just stay down low and feel that stretch, one last exhale. And inhale, move on up. Okay. Now you can join me in bringing your feet together if you like. You can either have them close to you, kind of a little further away, or extra far away, whatever you like. You can also sit on a block if you want. I'm going to move this block. And you can straighten your spine and lean back a little bit. If you hold on to your feet, it might feel a little bit less effort than if you lean back without holding on. So whatever you want today, I want a little bit less effort. I want to chill out. That's my goal today. What's your goal? You want to put in a little more effort? Go ahead. And notice where in your body you're feeling what. Are your thighs feeling tense? Are your arms feeling loose? How are you feeling? Whenever you're ready, you can let go. And we are going to go into our final pose of effort. And that's going to be boat pose. The other poses are going to be a little bit more chilled out, but boat pose. So you can lean back until you feel yourself balancing on your sits bones. So those bones right down here. And you could give your legs a hug if you like. You could keep your feet flat. You could come onto your toes. You can bring your arms on the outside. You can grab. But it might feel really good for you to bring your shoulders back. That's kind of a theme we have here. It really takes care of your spine by bringing your shoulders back. So that's why I keep bringing that up. You can lean back until you're balancing. Shoulders back. Maybe try lifting a toe. Maybe try lifting both. You can always come back down any moment. Lift them higher each time. So I like us to start to do is notice how you're breathing. And once you have a feel for it, as you exhale, lift those legs. As you inhale, bring them down. So even if it's your heels lifting with your exhale, coming down with your inhale. If you do one at a time, that might be nice too. Keep reminding yourself to bring those shoulders back. That's a big thing for me too. Whenever you find what you want to be doing here, I think I want to be giving myself a hug. I want to be balancing on my toes, just a little. I kind of enjoy this rocking motion. What about you? How does this feel to you? Alright, now once you're done with that, you can come on down to your mat. We are almost done here. So lay down, nice and flat. Oh, how does that feel? We did a lot of forward folding, so this might feel really good. Now, if you have some blocks, what we can try, we have a few options here. Also your blanket. So we can either do your Supta Baddha Konasana, so that's your feet together, knees wide apart. You can put your blocks underneath your knees and have your blanket under your head. But another thing that I'd like you to possibly try is fish pose. So we're gonna make a little T with our blocks or our books. I'm gonna give them a little bit of space. And bring this lowest block to the lowest part of your ribs. Right about here for me. And then this upper block is going to go underneath your shoulders. And you can let your head hang back a little bit if you like. Find a comfortable position. So, your legs can be crossed. That might be awesome. You can have your head on the block too. This is much more gentle if you have your head on the block. That might feel really good. You can also put a blanket underneath your head. Oh, I like this. This is where I'm going. So, I know it's kind of hard to see me, but yeah, it's that nice curved spine, especially above your, right above the bottom of your rib cage. Now, whether you're doing fish pose with your legs out, or if you're doing Supta Baddha Konasana without the blocks, so that would mean your back is flat and your feet are together. Either way, you're welcome to bring your one hand to your stomach and one hand to your chest. And notice your body. You can once again do that little finger tapping we did. Feel yourself. You're alive. Do your arms. You're a human in a human body. You're welcome to let your arms hang heavy, palms face up. It's probably going to be pretty comfortable. And if you're not comfortable, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. So if you need to remove your blocks, go ahead. If you need to, get another blanket, go ahead. We're going to relax here. This is our final pose. for those really gentle stretches today. How do you feel? This is your first class of the morning. I hope it maybe helped you feel a little bit more stretched, ready for your day. Super gentle. But gentle for your body, not for your mind. This is actually a lot of work for your mind. It's difficult to be aware of your breath for a whole 30 minutes. It's a feat of concentration. It's also not always easy to do a creative movement you enjoy. Even right here, if you want to move however you like. You can give yourself a big hug. It's a really nice shoulder opener. Feels pretty good. Whatever you do, move nice and slow. Now finally, you can come out of your pose, whatever pose you're in. Allow yourself to sit up. You can also stay down if you like. You can go out down into a Shavasana. Very much welcome. And feel free to sit on a block too. That's what I'm at now. So I just want to thank you for coming to class today and putting effort into yourself. I know especially with a practice that's this gentle, sometimes it's hard to, say to yourself, am I doing enough? Is this enough? But I promise you, you are. That's also a big theme for this quarantine. Am I doing enough? I'm just sitting still. I'm at home. You're doing enough. You're doing plenty. There's not really much you can do during this situation. So, if you could find yourself doing anything, even the smallest thing you enjoy, whether it's scratching an itch or, reading one line of a poem, that's enough. I promise. Thank you for coming to class today. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel at least aware, if anything, aware of your body. That would be my hope. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave a comment down below. Once again, my name is Zsazsa Leverett. I'm doing these classes every weekday at 11 a.m. for 30 minutes. And this week, if you like all of my videos, comment on all of them and share my page with your friends, either sharing it to your Facebook page or inviting them. I'd prefer if you invited them, but that's up to you. If you do that, then you're going to win a free tarot reading. And there's no limit to the amount of people who can do this. So if you do it, you're going to get a tarot reading. I also have a Patreon. Feel free to check that out. I've got a link in my comments once again. So I hope you have a great day. Let me know if you're doing anything fun later. If you're, if you have fun plans for the rest of your Thursday. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you for showing up, and stay healthy. Bye.